All right, you're here. So this is actually the first step. I need to make sure that anyone who was probably going to be your competition, if they're afraid of hard work, I want to go ahead and kind of scare them off immediately. But I know you're tough. I know you're here for it. And there's people who are sitting here right now that have taken this training that is living the life that they want. They're getting the pay that they deserve. They have changed careers on purpose. They have gotten the job that they love. And now you're going to be one of them. All right, step one of this training. Now that we've gotten our mindset together and we've also changed our environment, you're going to need to improve your value of how you look on paper. Now, before you can even do that, you have to remember the paper is usually what's going to be seen, or the resume, just so we're clear. The resume is what's going to be seen before you get to an interview table. The purpose of a resume is to get you an interview. As a resume writer, I count it as a win. I like to always make sure that my candidates, or that my clients more so, that they're able to get more interviews than they've ever had. So in this training, I'm going to teach you how to improve that. So ultimately, you're going to want to improve the value by polishing what you bring to the table and improve how you're perceived on your resume first. Now, I've already told you to renew your mindset, but I'm going to give you something to help you do that. I'm going to help you change the way you think so you can change what you think about yourself. The only difference between a $1 and a $1 bill and a $100 bill. Do you know what it is? In fact, let me ask you this. If a $1 bill was placed in front of you and a $100 bill was placed in front of you, which one would be more valuable to you? Both are made of the same composition. They both come from the same place, same factory, the mint. They're made with the same ingredients. Well, which one would you choose? You'd probably choose the one with the other 2 zeros on it. How did I guess? But here's the gig. The only difference between those $2 bills, or those bills, is that the message on them is different. What is your message? What is your value? The value is different because the message that is on the paper is different. Now, if you think about it, they have the same history. Look at those as candidates. They have the same work history, the same education. The only difference is the value that is perceived, what you want more at the time. You want higher pay. You want the higher amount. So you choose that amount. The only difference is the paper, not the ink, not the cotton. Yes, dollar bills have cotton inside of them. That's what makes it a little bit more durable. But nothing has changed but the value. Now, how does that apply to you? If 2 candidates apply for the same job, you and someone else, you're thinking, oh, because they have a degree, I'm not going to be chosen. Or because they have a certain amount of experience, I'm not going to be chosen. Truth of the matter is, what value, what is the need of the company that you are applying for? What's the greatest need, and how can you meet and deliver on that point? How you look on paper, I cannot stress this enough. How you look on paper can ultimately change the decision maker on the other side of the table, their whole mindset. And I know this because I know a lot of my friends are recruiters. I've been a recruiter, and I've done case studies where I've shown people the same person, 4 resumes different. I gave them a stack of resumes, 4 resumes difference, and where they were located in the stack. I did one person resume, and I left their resume the way it was on the 4th. And I took all the names. It was a total of like maybe 7, I want to say. But there were 2 of there that they were the control point of the training, right? Of the case study. I said, take a look at these and let me know what you think, which candidate is best. Obviously, I knew that the 2 that I did, or technically the one that I did, was going to be their better one. But there were 3 that met the requirement. The original person, which their resume was in standard condition, It was in the basic looking standard, but based on how the wording was on their resume, they were in third, where a completely different candidate that I did not anticipate was going to be number 2. But guess who was number 1? Number 3 was actually number 1. Number 1 was the resume that I did. I did not tell the recruiter which resume I did. I did not tell them that they were the same person. I even changed the names of the companies just to make it different. But the job responsibilities were the same for the history. Make sure your resume is up to par. And I'm going to make sure you have a secret tool. Again, I'm a resume writer 10 years. I'm going to make sure that you have a secret tool that I use to help me write resumes. A lot of content I do create on my own, but there's a secret tool that's going to help you. Make sure you stay later on in this training to find out.